guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe down below and be sure to put on the post notifications if you guys do enjoy this reaction. And in today's reaction, I'll be reacting to none other than Jimmy Buffett. As I mentioned before, no one really mentions about the whole thing about in my last reaction, but if you guys have not seen that reaction, go ahead and check it out. And if you guys have any ideas or thoughts, be sure to leave it down in the comment section below. And I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a Jimmy reaction, but I will be uploading his reactions more often due to I have a set schedule now. Like a for sure set schedule within like 2 to 3 weeks each artist. I know it's been like 4 or 5 weeks for each artist, but brought that down. And I don't have many recommendations. Actually I do. I have to find the list, but I found this video and I would love to go ahead and react to it. It's called Cup Chalice. So without further ado, let's get right into the reaction.
This is Cup Chalice.
1974.
What year was this?
It was on A1A.
Okay.
So I think that was 72.
All right.
By the way, I love these videos in which like he's in the studio and he kind of just plays acoustically.
So the interesting thing about it is this guitar was probably the guitar that I wrote it on.
Damn!
Because I'd come from Nashville,
Wow!
and down to Florida, and living in Coconut Grove with Jerry Jeff for a while, and then he was the one that took me to Key West. Yeah, he took me there in a 1947 Packard the first time I went down there. We drove the Keys and that. So, you know, that's like, I remember seeing the movie Key Largo with Humphrey Bogart, and it was, I think that was made in 1951, and he's on an old bus. When he gets off the bus that has a big sign on it that says Key West, you know, like on the front of buses used to have. And
I love also that he's sharing like these memories and the whole like process of the song really, or the story behind the song as well.
He gets off in Key Largo, but when I saw that sign on that bus at that time going across that highway in that movie, probably I saw it maybe if it came out in 51, my mother saw it. And that's what I saw Humphrey Bogart in that movie, in that bus with that sign said Key West. That's what I wanted. I knew then I wanted to go to Key West. And so, you know, that was what, 51, 61, 71? 22 years later, I got there. And this guitar later, that little painting on there, was done in Livingston, Montana in 1975 by Russell Chatham, you know, great artist and an old friend who just passed away last year. But this is probably the guitar I wrote it on, and one of my favorite guitars. Well, this song is in that group of songs that when I first got to Key West came out of the fact that I was so enchanted with, first of all, the island itself, the crazy wacko people that I fell in with, and the history of all the writers who had been there. But at the time, writers in Key West were novelists and literary writers. There was nobody down there that I can remember at the time that was like a nationally known singer. A lot of people singing in bars, and I got a lot of inspiration and story ideas from them. But this came probably from the first time I went to Sunset at Key West and watched what I thought was wonderful when people stopped their day to watch the sun set, you know, and connect back up with nature.
What do you mean everyone stopped their day?
Well, everybody went to Sunset.
What's that?
Locals. That's when the sun, on Mallory Square, when the sun sets, everybody goes down there. And people sing, and there were dancers, buskers. I met the interesting people down there. The most probably about the time that I sang on the dock there on some nights in my early days there. And one of the other performers there was a guy that had a couple of, he had cats and he had a little miniature acrobatic stand, and he had these little cats jumping around there like acrobats. and he turned out to be Guy Libertaire. You know who he is? He created and invented Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, really?
And he was sleeping on the couch of a friend of mine named Will Soto, who was a street busker, with some other artists and hippies from Montreal. But
Oh,
he
wow.
was performing in Key West, and I met him there at sunset.
Wow.
And so this is a song that came out of that, and truly one of my favorite songs. I wanna go back to the island where the shrimp tied to the pile. Give me oysters in bed, dinner every day of the year, and I'll be fine.
Wow.
I'll feel fine, 'cause I go back down and sunset.
I'm already loving the lyrics because like it's like he's telling a story and we have these images in our head.
With the tin cup, with a chalice, fill it up with the red wine. I'll bet you on a honeysuckle vine. Way on down the sun goes right across the water. Sailboats, they go searching for the breeze. Something it ain't good, it'll stick right to your skin. Makes you feel fine, makes you feel fine. Woo! And I wanna go back down and get high myself. With the tin cup for a chalice, fill it up with red wine, and I'll bet you on a honeysuckle vine.
Beautiful.
Yes, and now you heard my strange proposal. Get that Packard running, let's move. I wanna be there for the day tries to steal away us behind. I've made up my mind.
Woo!
That I wanna be there. I wanna go back down and die beside the sea with the tin cup, with the chalice, fill it up with red wine. I'll bet you on a honeysuckle vine. Yeah, with the tin cup, with the chalice, fill it up with the red wine. I'll beat you in on a honeysuckle vine.
Oh wow! He's done. Oh, that was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite song of yours.
Definitely such a relaxing, laid back song. I would love to listen to this, like just laying down and staring at the ceiling or the stars, not like anything. I love the storytelling part of his music, for sure. You just close your eyes and picture, and he takes you on this journey, and I love it. I love it. And I love these sessions as well, because we get to hear him live, and we get to hear... It's just enjoyable to also get to know the story behind the song and just everything he went through at that time as well, and the history of the guitar. Let me know what you guys think about that live performance along with the song itself and just the whole like session. If you guys have any recommendations, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And don't forget to go ahead and put on the post notifications if you guys did enjoy this reaction. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. That being said, later.